beautiful people of Jamaica. Welcome to Info Studio 87.6 FM, where we tell it exactly like it is. So today, we want to give a big shout out again to our Jamaica security forces, our Jamaica security practitioners, who have now taken down one of Jamaica's most wanted terrorists, who goes by the name of Fitzroy Core, also known as OJ, age 26, from a district in Clarendon known as Farm. So, our security force is now sharing some of the details. So we would like to go over some of the details with the beautiful people of Jamaica who follow this channel. So, the police has provided more detail about the operation that led to the fatal shooting of one of Clarendon's most wanted terrorists, known as Fitzroy Core in Manchester on Sunday. The report goes on to say that about 6 p.m. on December 27, an intelligence-driven operation led members of the counter-terrorism. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. If you don't believe what I am saying to you, that these people are terrorists, well, here it is for yourself. Reports are that about 6 p.m. on December 27, an intelligence-driven operation led members of the counter-terrorism and organized crime division, CTOC, to premises in the community of Mayday in Manchester in search of 26-year-old terrorist Core, otherwise called OJ. Upon arrival of the police, our wonderful police force reportedly announced themselves and asked that the occupants of the dwelling exit the premises and surrender. The terrorist known as Core is said to have then appeared on the veranda using 2 women as human shields. Lady, where have you heard this before? Every time you look down in the Middle East, these terrorists are always using human beings as human shield. You understand? When they are terrorizing the beautiful island of Jamaica, they're not concerned about their lives. They're concerned with terrorizing and taking the lives and livelihood of the people of Jamaica. And you see how coward this terrorist is. He put 2 women in front of him as human shield. The report goes on to say that cops sought to apprehend him, but he engaged an officer in a tussle. During the tussle, Core reportedly pulled a gun from his waistband. Well, I wouldn't even say gun, I would say a weapon of mass destruction from his waistband, at which point another quick-thinking officer took evasive action and fired 2 shots in at the terrorist boy Core, hitting him. You understand? Well, I shouldn't even say you understand. I want you to understand. A 9mm weapon of mass destruction handgun was taken from him, the police stated. Core was reportedly a top-tier member of the Effortville, Mapen-based Lion Paw gang. This guy have now taken on the Lion Paw gang. That's the name these people people have taken on. I wonder how Capleton feel about this. Somebody get Capleton on the horn so we can ask the Fire King, the Lion King, the Lion Paw King to give his opinion how he feel about these terrorist organization now taking on his lion paw. Box. This guy is working two jobs because not only is he a terrorist in a terrorist organization known as Lion Paw, he's also a terrorist in the terrorist organization known as the Box Command or Buckner Gang. At the time of his death, he was said to have been a notorious violent terror producer, a producer of terror, who was formerly wanted for murder and shooting with intent. Intelligence gathered by the police indicate that Core, this terrorist known as Core, was actively planning to launch terrorist attack in the Effortville community in reprisal for the recent double murder. This terrorist known as Core was wanted for the August 22nd, 2019 double murder of two other citizens of Jamaica. One went by the name of Mullins and the other went by the name of Stephen Sharp, otherwise called Sean or Percy. And the wounding with intent of two people. I want you to listen carefully. And the wounding and intent of a 2-year-old girl. Ladies and gentlemen, the citizens of Jamaica is not safe, not even children. We go as far as to see where terrorists went into a house and stab up and kill a handicapped girl, 17-year-old. People, the report goes on to say he was said to have been an integral member of the criminal network that was known to be operating in the parish of Clarendon, Manchester, and St. Elizabeth and St. Catherine. On previous occasion, the terrorists known as Core managed to evade police dragnet that were intended to bring him into custody for offences dating back as far as 2015. So the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Fitz Bailey, has commended detective from the CTAC and the National Intelligence Bureau, the NIB, as well as from Clarendon, along with the Jamaica Defence Force. Big up the JDF. I want to send a special shout out to the JDF for its support in what he described as excellent investigative work that was conducted in the search for this terrorist known as Core. While it was our intention, he went on to say that while it was our intention to apprehend the terrorist known as Core and once again bring him before the courts, I am pleased with the work of the investigators on the ground. They have been tracking the activities of this individual for several years now, interrupting his criminal activities along the way. Their excellent investigation gave us pinpoint accuracy as to the whereabouts of one of the most feared terrorists and terror producer in Clarendon. I wonder if you guys hear that. Let me read that again for you. It said that the investigation gave us pinpoint accuracy. But what you guys don't hear here is that the investigation have to rely on intelligence. And where do you think those intelligence came from? It came from the beautiful Jamaican people. The BJP, beautiful Jamaican people. And we have to recommend that division in Jamaica, the beautiful Jamaican people division, working hand in hand with the NIB, the National Intelligence Bureau. And because the people have decided that they were going to, and they are going to, take back Jamaica one terrorist at a time, they are now working and giving vital and credible information to the JDF, the JCF, and the NIB, the Jamaica Intelligence Bureau. So I want to send a big shout out to the beautiful Jamaican people, Bureau of Investigation. The report goes on to say, pinpoint accuracy as to the whereabouts of one of the most feared terror producer in Clarendon. Thankfully, he is no longer a threat to the lives and the livelihood of the people of Jamaica. Lady, I must read that again. Thankfully, he is no longer a threat to the lives and the livelihood of the Jamaican people. DCP Bailey said. So I have said it before, people. Terrorists who decide to wreak havoc on the Jamaican people is a threat to life and livelihood of the Jamaican people. So it is with great honor that I come here to praise the Jamaican people who decide when they see something they are going to say something, and they are going to be a part of the beautiful Jamaican People Bureau of Investigation. We praise you and we recommend you for that. So ladies and gentlemen, we will keep following this investigation, and when there's more information, I will keep you guys updated. So for now, Info Studio.